Welcome to HomeKit 5. I'm Josh.
I'm Brayden.
This week we're going to talk about August, Eero, Brilliant, and Logitech. All right, let's dive into it. The first story is the August Wi-Fi smart lock is now available. I'm pretty stoked about this, honestly. I was kind of torn between maybe getting the August or the level lock. I'm probably leaning towards the August right now. I think I'd like to have something on the door that I can take off when I need to rather than having to replace the entire innards of the lock. So, and the fact that this is Wi-Fi gives me a little more confidence. I've never been confident in Bluetooth stuff um, with HomeKit. So,
Yeah, like those light bulbs that we installed this.
yeah, we played with them again last weekend and just like we cannot get those things to work correctly. Anytime we try to fire to turn on two light bulbs that are Bluetooth in the garage, we can only get one to turn on. And so the best we can do is like chain it so when the first one turns on correctly, like it should, then we tell the second one to go ahead and turn on, and that automation seems to work. But I even tried like delaying by like 10 seconds, 30 seconds with a smart automation, like a shortcut automation, like we couldn't get that to work. So kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth around Bluetooth. And there's range issues there as well. And you know, I'll probably put this thing like we have a different front door lock, and uh, I'll probably put this thing down in the basement on the back door, and it's one of those things like I'm not sure how good of a signal I get right there, right? Because there's a whole floor between the. I assume the Bluetooth command comes from the Apple TV. I don't know. That could be part of the problem we're having in the garage too. It's just kind of far. Um, but it has a number of cool features. You can use, your phone or your Apple Watch to unlock the door. It has an auto unlock, so it knows based on geofencing when you return, and you can set it up to just go ahead and unlock. That's kind of
Oh,
nice. The one we have on the front door does not do that right now, which is a little annoying. It does have an auto lock feature. I don't know that I would use it though, because I don't know if it has any kind of like sensing on that the door is closed. And that would be my concern there with like an auto lock feature. You want to make sure the door is actually closed. Um, you and I actually we played around last weekend. You want to talk about that?
yeah. So we were playing around last weekend, and we set it was a shortcut, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a shortcut automation, and basically the door sensor, if it was closed, then it would wait like I don't know a minute or two, and then it would lock the door,
Mm-hmm.
and so.
Yeah, we've been using that. I set it to 5 minutes now.
Mm.
We did like I think we did 30 seconds when we were testing or something, but essentially it just works off the door sensor closing as the trigger kicks off the shortcut, waits a certain amount of time, checks that the door is still closed, and if it is at that mark, it'll go ahead and lock it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if it's 100% right. I may adjust it to like 10 minutes or something, but that's kind of a nice thing where you're able to tie together the door lock and the sensor. They're two separate pieces of HomeKit, and we can automate those together. So, kind of exciting. Yeah, I don't know. They're saying this thing takes less than 10 minutes to install. Looks like you just kind of like pop it over your existing lock, set it up, you're good to go. And it's $249. So wherever you buy your gear at, you can get it.
Yep. All right. Eero, the mesh Wi-Fi products, they're available on the Apple Store app.
Yeah, I kind of
Well,
find this interesting because it's like it's now a Amazon thing, right? And
mm-hmm.
they've had this weird history of like not selling each other stuff necessarily. So I thought it was interesting that it showed up here, but it is compatible with HomeKit, and as far as I know, I think it's the only one that still actually has HomeKit integration in it right now, like as a HomeKit
Oh,
router. Um,
I thought there were other ones.
there are the Velop is supposedly going to get it soon, but I don't think they've actually released it still. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting story too because like Apple used to have a product here, and then they discontinued it and kind of got away from doing Wi-Fi routers, and instead they're doing like HomeKit router, which I think was an interesting choice. But I don't know.
Yes, I think that'll be nice. With the 2 beacons and the 1 Pro, so you can just set those all up throughout the house and have your HomeKit devices connect to that.
Yeah. No, it's okay. So it's not Wi-Fi 6 yet. It's just AC, the old standard Wi-Fi 5 standard. Yeah, interesting. I was kind of excited though to read this article about the Brilliant home control is adding support for HomeKit. So now, I guess it operates as a light switch in addition. So you pull out the old light switch, you wire it up in its place, and it's got a screen, and you can use it to turn the light that it's connected to off and on. So it's like this touchscreen replacement. And now you'll be able to just add that switch into HomeKit now. So, and it looks like it has other stuff that it can do on the touchscreen, not just the light. You can control like music stuff, and there's a lock bit in there. I kind of wonder, so my thoughts are like maybe this HomeKit, I wonder if it can read from the HomeKit and like access the lock as well, like the front door lock. Mm-hmm. So I kind of see this being an interesting like control center type light switch replacement. I don't know where I'd put this, and it's a bit pricey, right, at $299. So
yeah, I think it would be, if it could access all the HomeKit data, that'd be a nice alternative to say like an older iPad just mounted and always plugged in.
Yeah. Definitely. And it has a camera built in, and it does have Alexa built in if you want to set that up. So I think you can probably see cameras on it. It says it can take voice commands and intercom calls. So I don't know how that would work. Might be worth playing with though.
Yes.
Especially as they're expanding into HomeKit support. It looks like they're also going to have a non-touchscreen dimmer switch coming out sometime this summer, probably June or July. So keep an eye out for that.
All right. Logitech, their webpage leaked a new camera with HomeKit support. This name is obviously subject to change, but the Circle View.
Mm-hmm.
Spotted on Reddit. All right, full HD. I know, like you usually take over, so I was like, still reading, and I'm like,
just gonna leave you hanging there. Yeah, it's full HD. It's got 180 degree field of view. Yeah, it does have an enhanced night vision. Infrared. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if this does come out. Would you buy it?
Again, as with everything, I think it's kind of price dependent. It's not. We don't know the price yet. Mm-hmm. Oh no, $159 is what they had on there. I don't know. I think I would probably just stick with the Eufy system myself. I'm not sure that I would try to snatch one of these up. But I wasn't, like, we did buy a refurb, and the intention was to go the Logitech route because they were supporting HomeKit Secure Video. Mm-hmm. We still don't have the Eufy Cam update for HomeKit Secure Video. Man, that's a mouthful. But I couldn't get the Logitech to pair correctly to the HomeKit house. And so I kept trying it. It would initially connect, and then it would just time out. like I could see video streaming to my phone through the Logitech app or whatever, and then as soon as I tried to connect it to HomeKit, it stopped working. So, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think if maybe you like the Logitech ecosystem or the app, it's certainly worth taking a look at, but I don't think it's for me, probably. But I kind of like the dark, like black matte kind of plastic look that they got going on there.
Yeah.
It does look interesting. All right. Let's wrap it up. You want to look up and see if we got any reviews?
Mm-hmm.
As always, thank you for listening, for watching. We didn't make any changes this week on our YouTube setup. I think we're kind of where we've dialed it in as far as we're going to take it with equipment right now. We might replace the camera to get a slightly better picture. Eventually, we'll paint this back wall. We wanted a darker color, but I think we're getting there. And, as always, if you want to help us out, you can leave us a review. Do we have any reviews?
We do not have
no new reviews. Go leave us a review on Apple. In the podcast app, or it's not iTunes anymore. Apple Music? No, just the podcast app. Okay. That's so confusing. Yeah, leave us a review there. That's super helpful. It lets people know what you think about our content and kind of helps recommend it to other people. Or if you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and you'll be notified about these things. Hit the bell, and they'll send you a push notification or however you watch it. And I guess tune in next week, and we'll have more HomeKit stuff to talk about. Thanks for watching.